store. Pick up something for the mock scrape camp. The Whitney's Outfitters. Well, Whitney's got the calendars out, so I picked up a calendar. I hang that up in the camp. I got, let's see here, some doe urine and trying this stuff right here, hot musk. Throw those out on the scrape when I get out there and see how those work. Back and around out. Let's see everything behind me. Sunny at home. Check the weather, didn't show rain anywhere. I got the table saw in the back. Never covered up or anything. It's not supposed to be raining. Huh, Sammy? It's not supposed to freaking rain today. Waiting all week for this stupid rain. Get the table saw in there. Now it's getting destroyed in the rain. Back this truck in and get that table saw out of there before it's any wetter than it already is. Well, made it back to camp. You can see, unloading. Did get the table saw off already. So I got that out of the rain. It's kind of subsiding a little bit, thank God. I get the rest of the stuff in there, get it situated. And then Sam and I might take a walk out in the food plot and get that stuff out. I'm not sure yet. I might wait for the rain to stop. That way it ain't just saturating into the ground and the deer won't smell it. So I probably should wait till it dries up a little bit. So maybe later on today or tomorrow, we'll see. Got some more tools to bring in and stuff, but get you some more footage after. I got my phone charging right now because I forgot to plug it in the whole duration here. And it's almost dead. So see you in a bit. Well, I got a start on the stuff I got. Let me show you what I got out here. Got that one stuff outside. I got a lot more. Let me show you what's going on the other side here. See a pile of lumber by the counter. It's gonna be taken care of. I got to restack this flooring to the other flooring to the left there. I'm gonna try and make room, and I gotta get that table eventually. I'm gonna be hitting that table. Looks like 4 rows in, I'll be getting to that table, so I have to move that. But I gotta try and make some framework for that for the countertop and a kick plate. That way I can butt up the boards to the kick plate. So I'm not gonna put the flooring all the way underneath the countertop. But yeah, I'll give you some more footage when I'm moving around. So out here, Sammy's down here. Beautiful fall day. Finally stopped raining. Looks like it's starting to break up a little bit now. The table saw didn't get too wet. I was moving most of the time. Well, I got everything moved out from underneath that that countertop, and I got the kick plate down there. I just cut my first piece, getting ready to start laying flooring again, but I'm gonna have to sweep first. It is a pain in the rear end. There's just no room in here. It's hard for me to do it by myself. Have to do it by dragging myself on the floor, moving things around, but let me show you what I got so far. There's a kick plate I put in. I run the flooring right to there, but I'm not going to put it underneath. I don't really need it there. There's my piece I got cut ready to go in. It's going to start right here, but I got to sweep up this floor. But over here, I got a bunch of stuff in the way. The table is going to be in the way very quickly. And all that wood right there, I may have to move that. The 2x4s, I may have to push them back further. And then move this stuff in the same direction like the 2x4s are at. But it's a slow process. A little update. It's dark outside. Started to rain a little bit. Getting that far so far. Plugging away. Looking good though. Here's that brad nail coming down. Hold them in place so I don't move around. It's gonna be good. Line's very straight. Well, I'll take a little break and move the table onto the floor that I got done. And I swept up the floor till I get to that insulation, and then I'll move the insulation onto what floor I get there, and then get this stuff. But I don't know if I'm gonna get that tonight, that edge, because I did bring the table saw so I can trim the edge when I need one. What's the matter with you? Are you scratching your ear again? Okay, Sammy girl? She's being very patient. Got another piece all cut and ready to start right here. And head that way. A lot of leaves falling off the trees today. Wind's picking up. The sun finally come out so I can see far better what I'm doing. We're getting it, but it's gonna look good. This is how I have to do this. Back and forth, sitting on the floor. Measure a couple of pieces to put on the line. Take them out, cut them. this way. Finish this line. This one will go this way. Start the next. On the rail. A couple of the falls here after the hole. There we go. We're getting it done. Slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. Keep doing that over and over, but we're getting it. Only got, I don't know, 5 feet left, I think. Well, just making some dinner. Don't have much of a light in here right now. I do have it all wired for generator, but I just don't have the generator hooked up yet. I'm just trying to save time. Just making something on the stove. See you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning, folks. Sammy's eating. See, with that floor and then way down to the end of the, I think I measured, we got 36 inches left to do flooring, but it's going to be a lot of cutting and trimming around that area because I got that rear door and I got part of that countertop I got to go around. Let's see here. Yeah. So I think I'm going to take a ride into Lincoln first. Sam and I are going to go grab some breakfast, and I got a couple more supplies and some food. I didn't bring any food with me because I wanted to see what I had left here. I've forgotten what I had. I need some paper towels and stuff like that too. So I'm going to take a ride into town before we finish that up. Let it warm up a little bit. It's pretty cold. It's down to like 40 degrees, I think, last night. And there's no heat in here. So it's chilly. And Sammy woke up, wasn't feeling well. She had a little... puked a little bit in the here. I don't know why. But clean that up, and I need more paper towels and stuff. So we're going to take a ride into town. Then we'll come back, and hopefully we can finish this off. I'm not sure about the ripping, because I don't know if I can get that generator going. It's hard for me to pull. I just can't pull it fast enough to get it to start. But we'll see how that goes. If not, I'm going to have to use my skill saw and do the best I can on a straight line, I guess. But we'll see. Hey folks, how you doing? Got that floor finished finally. You see back there? It's getting kind of dark in there, so I'll try and get you some more footage of it tomorrow if the sun comes out. Sun was out for a while, then it get overcast and start to rain again and overcast, and then the sun will come out. So it's been a mess, but I had my sister's boyfriend come over and help. Should be husband, but boyfriend still so far. He come and helped me finish that off, and I appreciate the help, Greg. Thank you very much. And he's helped me out many times, and he come to help me again. Him and my brother helped quite a bit. He helped me get the generator out. We had to use a table saw so we could cut the small edges for the last pieces to get in there. And we got it done. It looks good. And then he also helped me get the hearth, the wall part of the hearth done. So that's all up on the wall with the bottom hearth done. It looks bigger than I thought it was going to be, but because of the measurements that it has to be away from the wall and away from combustibles, it has to be that size. So, and especially if I got a smaller stove or something sometime, All those stoves, you got to pay attention to how far away they got to be. Mine says it has to be 28 inches away from the wall. So, you know, it has to be that big. I don't mind. It's going to look nice once they got the slate on it, but I'm going to be able to do that till probably springtime. But, yeah, I'll get you some footage right here, but it's a little dark in there, but we'll see what we can show you here. In the floor, it looks like all the way down to the other door. Here's the hearth. I'm ready to take a walk in there, get a little closer for you. Here's the hearth. It goes up 6 feet high, it's 5 feet wide. It's 5 feet by 5 feet down at the bottom. That'll be the stove. I got an Ashley wood stove we're gonna put on it. Like I said, that'll have to be 28 inches away from that back wall. So that'll put it a little bit more than halfway through here. And I gotta buy some chimney for it. And I will put, it's called Peacock Slate on it. In the springtime, I've spent all the money I had on the floor. So, yeah, slate will have to wait till spring. But I think we might still put the chimney on it. And I might lay some stone pavers down on this bottom here so I can at least get the wood stove going for hunting season. We'll see. But this floor looks some nice. I really like it. It looks almost like an old rough cut sort of design. Looks pretty good. Almost like my boards, which are actually really rough cut boards. It's a little bit different. Those are pine boards, but it definitely looks nice. And the hearth. The hearth, I have it made up by 2x4 frame. Then I put 1/2 inch plywood, then I put 1/2 inch of rock board. And then eventually it will be grouted. And then I put, like, I don't know, was it 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch of tile on top of that. So it'll look nice. Hey folks, how you doing? As you can see, I'm sitting, checking out my tree stand at camp, just in case anything's loosened up on it or anything, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Still real solid. Kind of I got some trees I think that feel like they've kind of grown in the way a little bit, but it's hiding me, so I got still plenty of shots to shoot through on one half of the food pile, but the other half can't see so well, so I have to do some trimming down on the ground. But it looks good. Best it's ever been. Still, it's deep into October now. Let me show you what I got here. Here we are. Still really high. A lot of it's still 2 feet high. See over here, this is kind of growing in over here. So I'm gonna have to do some trimming of those hemlock branches down there. See if my brother can bring his pole saw up or something. But over here, this area looks good. Then it comes down through this way. It goes into there. You can see right across, right in there somewhere. I got my mark scrape right in there. And I just put some more of that forehead gland, scent in that hole I drilled to the stick there. And I also put some doe pea and some buck scent on the ground. So hopefully stirs up some curiosity and get something coming in here. See, there's lots of turnip and radish in there that is coming through. I think I had some bean plants. It looked like the skinnier kind of bean plants, but I think they've all been eaten up. A lot of the clover's been eaten. Still winter rye in there, and I sadly still have a bunch. Especially right down in this spot here, there's still some ferns, but it's doing well. Hopefully they'll come in. See how it goes. Just a couple more weeks. One more thing I want to mention there. I have a couple of big game tree stands, and then this is the Hawk brand. This is by far the easiest to get into by a long shot, and it's the most comfortable. So if you have a choice between the Hawks and the big game, my own experience, I'd take a Hawk any day. It even has these little rifle rests, came right with it. So you can set the rifle right in front of you. It's a lot of space. This is a 1.5. To have a big game that's a 1.5 too, but this is just way easier to get into. That other one is hard for me to get into for some reason. But that's just my 2 cents on that for me. I mean, somebody else may think something different, but for me, this is far more comfortable. It's far more easier to get into. So, and it also came with these rifle rests, so that's a bonus. Hey folks, got a quick video here this morning for you, just to show you, it's just in the daylight. My phone is just about dead, so I just gotta film this real quick for you. I'll show you what I got here. And there's the hearth so far. The chimney's there. And here's the floor all done. Looks really nice. Come out really well. Get a good close up for you. Texture and stuff. All the way. There. Then I want to thank my sister's boyfriend, Greg Benoit, for helping. I was down to the last 3 feet. I needed to rip a lot of pieces, and I couldn't get that generator started because I can't pull it with my shoulders. And came in the nick of time to help out, and it all worked out perfect. Thanks again, Greg. Just want to let you guys know that I started out with 18 boxes of that stuff, and I had to buy 5 more. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 boxes I purchased, but I got about a box and a half left, so that was what, 21 and a half boxes it took to do that floor. My outer dimensions of the cabinet itself is 16 foot wide by 24 deep. Then I have this 6 foot deck, so you know, the walls are 2 by 6, so you take a foot off of that, and I got 15 foot inside by, the 24 long. So it took 21 and a half boxes to do that. It's not too bad. And altogether it was what, about $700 worth of flooring that I purchased. So that's the information. If anybody needs to know, how to help you get an idea what it costs and how much square footage that takes to get that done, how many boxes you'd need. Good morning, folks. Monday morning. Hope you can hear that noise out there. Besides the plane. Sounds like there's somebody got a mechanical cutting out there past the property ways, so that might be a good thing for me. That might disrupt some of the animals that are on that land and might bring them out to this property for hunting season. But we'll see. Hope it doesn't just scare them off. That's what happened. I had somebody cut property behind me off to my right there, and I had a bunch of bears coming at the bear site before them, but after that it seemed like they just were nothing. So I don't know if they spooked them off or what. Who knows? But we are done for this time. Sam and I getting ready to go home. We're just packed up and everything and getting ready to leave. Just double, triple check and make sure I have everything. This is the back door, by the way. This is looking out the back. I need to cut down about, I don't know, at least 50 feet of trees here so I can open up this backyard some. I'd like to have a burn pit out here, but the trees are too close, and I'm still haven't even put a stairway in this side yet because I'm debating on whether I want to add on to this side. I thought about like a screen porch or just a regular porch, and then or just add on and have a bathroom in here with a screen porch or something, but everything costs money. Right now I have none getting that floor done. Took but all I had left for this year. But I'll give you one more shot through the house here and show you what it looks like as I'm leaving. There's the floor, right to the door. All through there, all the way that way. Got the grill in. All the stuff's a mess. Not as much as before, but that's a nice grill right there. I got the Camp Chef Everest 2X. That works awesome. It's got really good control on the burners, and each burner is 20,000 BTUs. I got it that high because I cook with, I like cooking on cast iron pans. And you know, that extra BTUs helps cook that stuff pretty quickly. But yep, we're on our way out of here.